How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of session jams, a little bit of hoppy session jams in the form of Mast Brewing. It is their Little Choppy. Yeah, this is a hoppy session ale coming in at 4.3% alcohol by volume. I think that's all I get. About 3 weeks old, time of this filming. And that's it. They don't tell you any kind of hops and stuff. They just tell you it's a little crispy jammer, if you will. So yeah, anyway. Decided to dive into this sucker. I dig me some Mast, but I don't have much experience with their hop forward stuff. But what was I gonna say? I got a fruit fly in here. It's pissing me off. God damn it. It's mostly like kind of malted stuff is really what I've had from these guys. So it'd be interesting not just to dive into a kind of a hobby jam, but something that is a bit. Come on, motherfucker! I'm gonna kill that fruit fly dead. Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't know where he went. Anyway, he'll be back. I haven't had much of their hoppy stuff, let alone like a itty bitty little hoppy jammer. So I'm excited to dive into it. Cool little label, nothing too crazy. Very simple. And as far as the beer looks, it looks the part of a nice kind of hazy little session jam. Yeah, nice crispy head on her, a little bit of soft haze. Exactly what I'm looking for in a low ABV little hazy. Let's get a nose. I mean, it's peach and citrus for days, son. Does not smell anywhere close to being like a low ABV kind of hazy. Comes off as more of like a high 5, low 6% kind of hazy IPA. So it has that going for it. A nice soft crisp maltiness, a bit of sweetness to it, even a touch, a little bit of bittering on the other end of things. But there really is that kind of citrus and kind of stone fruit kind of gamut of flavors that is kind of just bursting through on this thing. So it smells really, really nice. Smells like it's hitting above its weight class. Let's put it that way. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's good. I like that. I mean, it drinks more like a sub 5% hazy. It doesn't drink like the nose would lead you to believe, but it's not that far off to where you're kind of ultra disappointed by it. Crisp citrus, leaves heavily citrus in the taste that kind of pushes that stone fruit aside. Comes off a little bit pithy, a bit rindy, a soft little sweetness, like an underripened kind of orange, something like that. You get that nice crispy, soft malt, so it's like this almost like Pilsner had a baby with a cream ale kind of mouthfeel thing kind of going on. So it's that weird kind of oxymoronish. It's kind of soft, but it's kind of crispy. How do you pull that shit off? I don't know, but they did. And there's a little bit of bitter in there just to balance off some of that sweetness. Done and done. This is a quintessential summer chugger. I mean, this is kind of like exactly the kind of beers I would like to session. And this is where session beers, the title, I guess you would say, kind of really matters. Because a lot of people call beer session ales, but they'll be like way super bittering or really aggressive to where, while they're low ABV, not necessarily something you want to session. That is not the case here. I could see myself drinking a couple 4-packs of these on a daily journey of barbecuing or golfing or yard work or those kind of things. So yeah, really well done. And honestly, probably one of the better, let's cut that at chase, isn't one of the better kind of low ABV hazies I've had as of late. Yeah, it's up there with some of the ones that I really do enjoy. There's some like ultra expressive ones, you know, whether it be the Equilibriums of the world or some other kind of low ABV hazies. But this is kind of runs in that kind of more drinkable, not 2x4 to the face kind of thing. We're talking about your Allagash beers, your Harpoon Rec League, those kind of beers fits right into that. So, you know, if I'm going to throw a barbecue, you're going to bet your ass you're going to see some of this. You're going to see some of like I said, of Allagash or Tiny House, things like that. And, you know, Harpoons of the world definitely make an appearance. So I put it up there with those guys. Bagged availability, it was a bit pricey. I picked it up going, okay, sub 5%, little hazy. Let's get at it. And I think it was $15. Yeah, that was a little bit poopy, price point wise. You'd like to see it a little bit lower. 'Tis what it is, though, and leave you with, if you like what will you like this beer, if you like low ABV hazies. I mean, that's exactly where this beer wants to be and exactly what it is. So it's giving you what you'd expect from a really well done low ABV hazy. Drinks really well and is just epically well made. And what more do you want? Especially in these tiny little jammers. So there you go. Another review of the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little hazy jammer right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.